Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of CookieCast. Today on CookieCast, well, it's the Formula 1 guys. That's right, straight to the apex. The guys are here, they're talking Formula 1. Quick and... You see, I was going to say quick and dirty. I was like, no, that's not right. And then I couldn't think of anything else to say, and now I've gone and said it. So, just a short one from the guys this week. Just keeping you all in the loop, keeping you up to date with what's going on with the Formula 1. Can't imagine any reason why it'd be a quick one this week. It's not like anything else is going on in the world of sport at this moment in time. Before you get started, please do consider like, share, subscribe and comment. Leave a review where you can leave a review. Share that podcast around. If you are listening or watching right now and think, man, I love me some Formula 1. Maybe you know someone else who also loves them some Formula 1. And they're absolutely going to love this podcast, so get it in their hands immediately. Right, let's get started. Here we go. This is CookieCast, straight to the apex.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. You are watching Straight to the Apex, F1 and just bollocks podcast, basically. My name is T. I'm joined by Mark. I'm joined by J-Dog James. If you hadn't noticed, England are in the World Cup and they play in less than an hour. So it's going to be a short one. We're going to fly through it. And it's a good one as well because... like the three England shirts that you see on the screen if you're watching through YouTube and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
There was three British drivers on the podium, which is absolutely amazing to see. Yeah. Barcelona. Your winner is Lewis Hamilton. First time in a Ferrari car. Wow, guys. Who saw that come in? What do you think? Let's just jump straight to it. This is episode 8, by the way. But who gives a fuck? Lewis Hamilton just won a race in a Ferrari. Let's talk about it.
Not just that. Ferrari actually had a good strategy and fucking pulled it off.
I mean,
and pitted him at the correct times in the race. Because I'll be brutally honest, when the first pitted him that first time, I was like...
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, no, let's rewind it. When he started on softs, I thought, it's absolutely baking there. They kept saying that softs lasted about 5 laps, and I was like, oh, what they've done. And I thought, this is bad. And then when they pulled him in, I thought, oh, that's a long way to go. James has called it. They nailed timing. They nailed strategy. Their updates have actually worked. Holy crap.
And communication on the radio was brilliant.
Do like his new engineer. I've got to admit, it didn't quite work.
Paolo Santini or something like that.
Yeah, it was Kimi Raikkonen's engineer back in the day. For whatever reason, it didn't work with Lewis as engineer last year. This guy, this is what Lewis needs. This is what... You know, obviously we don't hear all the calls, but he certainly must be giving him the right information because we've had no bitchy, like snappy comments from Lewis. It's all positive and look, just leave me alone, please, whatever. I mean, is it a one-off? Let's hope not, but they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
We said it last week, didn't we? Everyone's going on about what's happening at Mercedes and Red Bull and stuff like that. And then there's Lewis, and he's quietly sat in second and no one's noticed. And then that week happened. And yeah, his engineer's going to be a massive thing because all Lewis wants is the detail.
Yeah.
And that's all he was getting. There was times he was like, what times do I need to do? And they went, you just need to do 103s. Behind you, they're doing 104. And that was perfect. And on top of that, they was telling him when he needed to know, not after the fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything was on point. Like it just worked seamlessly. I mean, quali quali, he was second. He was a bit disappointed, but then equally, he'd said in practice he was nowhere, and he left the track for the first time, come back, and nailed it. Obviously, there was quite a lot of quiet updates on the Ferrari, but apparently it's got the most downforce now of any car. They've really dialed in that car, so the downforce equals less tyre deg, means he can push, which, like you said, we had proper hammer time, didn't we? Right, what do I need to do? Bang! That was it. Didn't quite work out for Leclerc in quali. But yeah, this is almost like re-energized Lewis Hamilton of old. And do you know what? When they started talking about the championship, I thought, no, it's only one race. But when you look at the points, hang on a minute, sneaky second.
Okay. Yeah.
Tony's going to bring it down. Tony's going to bring us down here.
Let's just reel this in, okay? Let's just reel this in. Like, bloody hell. It was my fault with the energy at the start, to be honest. But yes, he was lucky with that VSC, wasn't he? Don't you think?
No.
He picked the right time with that VSC, came out just in front of Russell.
I think he'd have still won, regardless of the VSC. I think he had the pace. But the time they missed it on the first lap of the VSC. They were lucky that it went on for so long, probably, but don't know.
Was it a one-off?
Maybe.
But he held his own in front of the Mercs and with the Mercs. So take that as a positive. Take that what you will.
I mean, at the start, and obviously he was on softs and both Mercedes was on mediums. I mean, after qualifying, I was actually sitting there thinking that's perfect, because what's going to happen is Russell's going to heavily defend Hamilton because he's going to have his rocket ship start. And while them two are just doing that thing, Antonelli's just going to drive by going, ciao. Never happened. Now, Hamilton did kind of keep up with Russell on mediums, but the issue was that's all he was doing. He was keeping up. He wasn't closing the gap or anything. And I'm like, but the guy's on softs. And so I was still sitting there. I'm like, this isn't going to work. And then, more for us.
I mean,
surprise.
It was very funny that we kind of talked about this last week. It didn't get the rocket ship start Ferraris started the season with. Rumor has it, because I was having a look at it, and rumor has it they've had to change their turbo due to other teams complaining at how fast the starts was. Hence why the last two, the Ferraris haven't been that absolute rocket ship off the line. And I thought, well, actually, Lewis got a decent start, but Russell, to be fair, had a decent start. And if that is the case with the turbo, then Ferrari maybe have got other things right, or maybe they've changed something else. I get your point, Tony. I think maybe I'm getting a bit under the hype train. But Mercedes have broke down the last two races, different cars, full engine cut out, literally full engine cut out. The Mercedes is fast, but it's unreliable.
That's a good shout. I didn't actually think about that.
Ferrari's been not as fast, but reliable.
That is worrying. So are you telling me then that a happy Lewis Hamilton in a very good car with a team that is in tune with him finally?
It's dangerous.
Very dangerous. And have Mercedes had that little bit of a reality check maybe this weekend?
Maybe.
Possibly. I mean, all Hamilton ever needs is he just needs that sniff.
Yeah.
If he gets a sniff of it, he go. And we've known that. We've seen that the last couple of years when all of a sudden he seems to be performing really well. Right, it's never worked out well, but that's because he's had a slightly underperforming car. But as soon as he gets a sniff of something, he tunes back in. He was fully tuned in and Christ, jumping around on the podium, jumping into the crowd. That's Hamilton of like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
We said it I think we said it last podcast. The next 3 or 4 races are key, aren't they? We said like Antonelli, it's absolute key. Obviously, not his fault, broke down. I'm going to throw this out there. If Lewis Hamilton wins Austria, he'll win Silverstone. If he wins Silverstone,
Oh, yeah.
he's in the championship fight. And I'm going to put my hat on the line. If Lewis Hamilton finishes in the podium the next 2 races, that guy will win the championship.
Wow.
I'm going to say it.
Big
If
claim.
it's a big if, and it's like I say, he's got to podium the next 2 races. But if he does, like James said, when he's got it and he's consistent and he's got a car that's doing what he wants to do. He's got a team that's actually an engineer that works with him, and it's all right. It's maybe lucky with Ferrari getting the strategy right, but they start tuning all into him and he's dragging them up. We said it last year. Max Verstappen made a real good point, and I can't remember what track it was. And he did a little video and he went, "Who beats a 4-time world champion in an early morning?" And he panned around the car park, and there was Lewis's car.
Yeah.
And he went, "A 7-time world champion." He went, "No one else here."
Yeah.
If Lewis has now got that energy, and they said he's been in the factory constantly, he's been on the simulator constantly, he's sitting in his engineers' meetings and pushing them and saying, "Right, guys, we need more this, we need more that, more that." You get Lewis Hamilton on a roll, this is peak Hamilton, like you say. He just grinds people down, just grinds them down.
And this is the other thing that's been talked about a lot this week. Now, I'm also just going to quickly say he was on the podium the week before as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he finished second, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I did.
Finished second the week before. That's 2 podiums on the bounce at least. The guy is on a road. So, yeah, look, I mean, Austria, it's not going to be Red Bull's weekend. We all know that.
No.
Silverstone is going to have the home boost, like like Nigel Mansell says, you drive 10% faster when you're on your own ground. Yeah, he's got a taste for it.
If they've got the downforce on the car that, like Max said it, George said it, they're all saying this Ferrari upgrade, it's literally sticking to the track and it's on rails. The next 2 tracks, Austria's a kind of go-karty track, all about downforce. It doesn't matter about power. And Silverstone is high speed, yeah, but I think they did. Was it Karun Chandok did like a layover of the lap, and that Ferrari in corners is so fast. It's only on the straights where George was pulling away. Every single corner, the Ferrari was round it and gone, and it was the straight where George clawed it all back with the Mercedes power. Silverstone's got 2 big straights, yeah, but you think of Maggots and Beckett's when they're chucking it left, right, left. So, yes, I may be disappointed the next race, and it might bring me back down, but
no, there's a lot of mind games going on, which is what I was about to say a second ago, saying there's a lot of stuff being talked about. There's people that think that Hamilton might be playing mind games with Leclerc.
Right.
Because he was walking around Leclerc's car afterwards. I disagree with that. I kind of see that as, no, he's probably walking around Leclerc's car afterwards to try and figure out why Leclerc was struggling when he just flew off on one. I think it's more a case of Hamilton has got in Leclerc's head, not because of what Hamilton's doing, just because Leclerc's sitting there thinking, I'm younger, I've been here longer, I should be leading this, and then this geriatric bloody guy who hasn't won anything for years suddenly rocks up and he's just like, yeah, cheers, mate. Well,
My team now.
I think Leclerc has just let Hamilton camp in there, and Hamilton's not doing anything. And then Russell and Antonelli, let's face it, Russell's more worried about Antonelli, and rightly so, because let's face it, Antonelli fucking had you at the end.
I was going to say that was my next point, really. It was visions of a previous time where we saw Lewis Hamilton against Nico Rosberg. It's nearly a flashback to then. They were going for it at the end, weren't they? And all Mercedes garage and fans were on the edge of the seat. For a neutral, it was great. Kimi had the better of him. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
I absolutely love all the way through. I was egging him on, and I was getting evil side eye from Charles. She's like, "Why don't you want Russell to win?" And I said, "Because I still don't like what he did the other week. I don't. I just no. You're a hypocrite." And she went, "But you got to back the British." I went, "All right, but no."
No.
And then when Jimmy finally got him, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And you heard him on the radio, and Bono's like, "Right, it's 5 more laps, mate. Just bring it home." And then within seconds,
Yeah.
he just saw him roll to this. Like, oh,
I'm with you. I just can't bring myself to like Russell. I think he's a hypocrite. I think he's a bit of a toys out the pram kind of guy. Like if
yeah.
it's going his way, like with Williams, my team, I've galvanized in the shit team. Like I'm getting him up the ladder and stuff like that. Goes to Merck. I'm the big, I'm all right. Lewis is my teammate. Now I'm the big dog. Antonelli schooled you, mate. Like schooled you.
It was after quali, and he's doing the cool down lap, and they went, "That's P1 George," and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's nice to have my groove back." And I just went, "You haven't got your groove back, mate." I went, "Jesus, you did one lap really fast. Can you do that for 70? It's not your groove."
I bet he likes smooth jazz. He's that type of person. I bet he loves smooth jazz. He's just boring, isn't he?
And he's that guy as well that he'll play it when you go to his house, and you'll be talking to him, and then he'll go, "Oh no, wait, just listen to this," and you'll hear absolutely fucking nothing good, and he'll be like, "It's just musical genius. It's just, it's the equinox piece." It's like, mate, shut the fuck up. And you got any creed?
Also, his house will be fully painted magnolia. Yeah, he'll have no colour or personality or anything in it. He's just boring. Just yeah, I just can't get on board with him. I also can't. I think Lando's. It's all gone to his head last year. He's kind of. I don't know. I mean, McLaren are nowhere. Let's be brutally honest.
Yeah, because they put all their eggs in one basket for last season, didn't they? While they were winning last season, the other teams were concentrating on this season.
Yeah,
I think that's evidently clear now. 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a holiday, isn't it, for Lando Norris? He's like world champion, but no one's really talking about him.
Yeah, he just. I couldn't actually tell you anything he's done in these first 7 races.
I know, and that's what I thought. Is that telling of him, telling of the car. Going back to Russell. Sorry, I think it's a case of Antonelli's got to have an off day for him to be ahead. I feel.
But Antonelli did have an off day.
Yeah.
All the way up to the last second.
And that's my point. His weekend was an off day. Didn't do great in quali. He wasn't enjoying practice. I wouldn't say he was struggling with the race, but most of he didn't get the greatest start, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And for I would say half of the race, he was on Russell's ass. And the only reason he probably didn't overtake him is because on the radio he's been told, "You guys need to stop because while you're doing this, Norris is catching up." But for me, I was like, well, if that's the case, then clearly Antonelli's quicker. Let Antonelli go by, and then Antonelli can give fucking Russell a tow.
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm not a Mercedes engineer or.
I mean, if like you said, if the VSC hadn't happened and if Antonelli hadn't broke down, would he have caught Lewis? There was a bit of doubt there. I don't know if he would have done, but
Antonelli?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I mean, geez, I even made the joke after he took Russell. I went, "Yeah, come on now, Kimi. Just 18 more seconds to make. We can do this."
I think he got too far ahead. But
he was a good 18 ahead at that point.
Like you said, the good thing the thing about to make a good driver is he's had a poor practice. He's finished third in quali, which he's dominated the last few weeks. So you think, that's disappointing for him. Not a really good start, but he built into the race. He managed his tyres well. He managed the car well, and like you say, he just chipped away at Russell, didn't he, and got him. So
He seems to be that kind of driver now where you could just
yeah,
give him it and he could roll it into glitter and make it look like a gold bar.
yeah, absolutely. So I think the championship, like I say, it's not wide open, but there's a question mark on Mercedes.
We said it last week. It would take a Kimi Antonelli DNF to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it spicy, and that is exactly what's happened.
yeah.
And it's happened in the most perfect way because Lewis Hamilton's won the race.
Mm.
Um, McLaren, they're there or thereabouts, but they're definitely third, aren't they? Red
Yeah.
Bull, they're definitely fourth. Max Verstappen again, just ploughing through. Um, that's it, really. Leclerc, we haven't really touched on him. Crashed again.
Silly mistake, really. I mean, the car snapping like it did.
It was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just wanted something.
Overcorrecting it.
He turned his wheels to correct it, and then after he turned his wheels, they suddenly got grip again, and that's what slung him off.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got a crash, got a mistake in him, but I think that was the car this time, really, more than anything. Anything else? I've got a few points here that I've just kind of just quickly Googled and had a look. I was Racing Bulls in the points again, not doing too bad. There was another DNF, wasn't there? Hulkenberg hit with gravel.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Shot the crap out of his car and he retired. Bortoleto outside the points. Williams, fucking who cares about them really? Carlos Sainz home race, fucking nowhere. Albon retired. Colapinto got 10th. Alpine still bombing along after last week, and a bit of news that we haven't really touched on. Steward's going back on a decision, and the man Gasly gets third.
Yeah,
So that's interesting. I didn't think they'd go back on that.
I'm so glad we didn't put predictions in for Monaco now, because that would have been messy ass for us. So messy.
That was the reason.
I went, well, that fucked your golden 7, Mark, and then I was like, no, because we didn't do it.
No, thank God. They're appealing it, aren't they? It's not over and done with. So I mean, we've moved on. We've left Monaco, but yeah, Mercedes and Red Bull and someone else are looking into appealing it because
They got penalties as well for a similar reason.
Yeah.
They haven't got. That's why I'm surprised, because I've rarely seen them go back. I've rarely seen them go back to letting somebody get a podium. Usually they keep away from that. They say it is what it is.
Yeah.
Them to make that, they've really dug themselves a hole, if you ask me.
My understanding is that the main reason he got that appeal through is because he hadn't served his penalty. All the other teams that have put in their appeal since, a lot of them, it's more to make the point. Toto's even turned around and said, we won't get it overturned. Absolutely, we know that. We're doing it more because of the principle of it. And I think the FIA has actually even turned around and said, it was a very unique thing, but we've never actually agreed with an appeal if the penalty was served. And obviously, I think every other driver but Gasly actually served their penalty.
Yeah.
Watch this space, but like you say, Mark, it's been fucking gone now, so let's just move on. But
yeah.
Anyway, other teams: Haas, Ocon, P13, Behrman retired. Cadillac, Perez finished, Bottas retired. Aston Martin double DNF, but we'll talk about that.
Another one? Shock.
Yeah.
They are shit, aren't they? They are shit.
Q for any jokes.
I ain't got any anymore. I exhausted him the first 6 races.
Yeah.
If Adrian knew he had hair, he'd have pulled it out by now. Good job he's bald.
He's gone quiet.
He has. We haven't seen him, have we? Even at like the track or anything.
He's probably in a fucking factory in Japan trying to make a fucking engine. Fucking Jesus Christ!
Someone's got to.
He's welding 24 hours a day.
He's got his welding mask on now. That's it. He's doing fucking everything.
Like when you start making a new engine out of scraps.
It's gone like what is it called on the Rocky films, like Drago, just fucking gone to the lab and it's just fucking won't come out until it's built.
That Rocky montage from Rocky 4. Instead of Sly Stallone, doing the things like he's pulling the thing down up, but it's Adrian Newey.
Well, welding and using a CNC machine.
Yeah.
Freaking hell. I thought he was going to say he was doing a bit of a flash dance with his welding mask on.
With the music at the back as well, yeah.
Yeah. Not good. It's a bit embarrassing. I mean, what it's like for Tony buying an Aston Martin merchandised hat, I don't know, but Lawrence Stroll must be he's a multi-billionaire. He must be so embarrassed that he's bought this F1 team. Let's be frank, he's made Force India worse. That's what he's done. By putting an Aston Martin badge on it, he's made it worse. I mean, that's a special skill. And he's done it. And what he's done is he's made it worse by spending millions of pounds on new factories and new wind tunnels and Adrian Newey.
It's got that embarrassing that they've removed all Aston Martins from every James Bond film.
They're all Fords now.
Yeah.
He's not in the DB5 for bloody Goldfinger anymore. You could be there in a Robin Reliant.
No, the next film he's going to go to it. Whoever plays Bond is going to go to it with his key fob, and it's not going to beep or work or anything. So there's going to be like a Robin Reliant. He'd be on it, and he says, "I'll take my other car. It's reliable."
It just says Trotter's Independent Trade.
There's Adrian under the bonnet of the Aston Martin going, "I'll fix it, honestly." No.
Oh, dear. I won't be surprised if Adrian's fucking under the bonnet, running with his fucking legs like the Flintstones.
Be faster. Be well faster at the minute.
Oh,
I mean, at least the vibration of the steering wheel stopped.
Yeah,
anything about that.
I mean, that's true. At least the car's not driving like a washing machine now at full speed. I mean,
it's because it only goes 45 miles an hour, so it didn't go fast enough to vibrate.
Achieve full spin.
I mean, it's got a steering wheel at least. I mean, what else? What else do you need? It reminds you of like Red Bull soapbox racing almost.
Yeah. That's how Lance drives it. To be fair, he eats the bloody ale bales.
Next time we're watching Dave.
There's Lance.
Here's Lance Stroll. It's like the fuck.
In the AMR 26.
Albon was a bit weird, wasn't it? He had to pit because his T camera broke off the top of the car, and then he ended up going round and he was 8 laps down. Like,
oh God,
never seen the camera break. Never.
Mechanical problem.
Yeah. Weird.
Again,
Yeah, Hamilton was 11 laps ahead of him at the end. Yeah.
Wow.
They've got to stop that, haven't they? They've got to. If you go like 5 laps behind, you've got to just fuck off, haven't you?
Yeah.
They just kept him out just to gather data, just try and work out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to keep up though. Anyway, that was Barcelona. I always like it. It's a nice race. Are we going to be there? We're not. Oh, is that the last time we're in there?
It's alternating now every year with Spa. So I think it's Spa next year, and then the year after it goes back to Barcelona, then Spa. So yeah, them two are sharing the calendar now.
We do come back to Spain though, with the old Mad Ring.
Yeah,
the Mad Ring for the first time. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
that will be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Barcelona. Should we go to the predictions?
Yep.
I mean, it'll be pretty quick.
Hmm.
None of it any fucking points. Thanks, Lewis.
There we go. Lewis.
I thought Tony got Russell second.
Yeah, but
Oh, he's only Tony. You don't get any points for that. That's fine. I'll cross out what I've wrote then. Yeah,
I
Tony
mean,
gets
in the
none.
grand scheme of things, I'm on 4. It gives me 6. I'm still fucking miles away. So
Whoa! Spoiler alert.
don't really matter. I mean, you can add another one on if you want. Make it 7.
You're back in the championship, Tony. You're like Lewis Hamilton. You're making a comeback. You've had some upgrades. That's it. You're in.
But yeah, Mark, you went Antonelli, Hamilton, Max, started on 16, stuck with 16. I went Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc, started with 9, finished with 9. Tony went Antonelli, Russell, Max, started with 4, finished with 6.
So
Wow.
tight.
There we go. So host goes first. It's Austria. It's that little tiny track with the fucking orange wall. You know the one. 71 laps of absolute pure chaos. It's usually, if you remember, it's that corner where everybody kind of comes together. I think it's the second corner, maybe third corner, where we've seen quite a lot of duels of old. Lando Norris against Max Verstappen one year, and we also had a Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen knock up as well. I remember, I think it was season 1, where I had Perez. I'm sure I had Perez in the podium, and it was all going so well until a George Russell smashed him out of the way. And I'm sure Carlos Sainz's car set on fire there as well, which I found amusing.
Good memory. Good memory. That's
Yeah.
like
When Tony didn't know fuck all about F1.
now he's done a 5-season review of Austria. That's every race for 5 years.
Fucking Tony's fucking man.
The
Yeah.
scars run deep when it comes to Austria. So I don't know whether to jump on the Ferrari hype. Why the fuck not? Hamilton. So I'm going to go Hamilton to win again.
Wow.
And I'm going to go Kimi, and then I'm going to go Russell. I think Hamilton's going to hopefully be there or thereabouts near the front row. He'll nail the start. He'll get away. That first corner is an absolute fucking nightmare. The third corner that I'm talking about and alluding to is a fucking nightmare. Excuse my French. Yeah. Who's going to go next?
Who do you want to go next? You choose.
Mark.
Okay. Lewis, Kimi, Leclerc. Fully on board with Ferrari, 1 and 3.
The guy with the Ferrari hat has got both Ferraris on the podium. I've had 2 DNFs from Leclerc.
Yeah. Going for it.
He's gone the safe bet as well for second, and he's definitely on the Hamilton train. I mean, look at him. England shirt, England badge, Ferrari hat. I wonder who he's picking first, you know. Go on then, J-Dog.
So
Surprises.
I'm not on the Ferrari hype. But
Interesting.
My predictions are very similar to that sexy bastard with the fucking very impressive mustache. There's only really you with a mustache now, Tony. So
okay.
Yes, talking about you.
Thank you.
Think of Man U.
We'll go on.
No, keep staring at me with them eyes. It's nice.
Shall I leave again?
Not yet. I want you to watch.
All right.
Oh God.
So I have gone Antonelli for the win.
Okay.
No.
I've gone Hamilton second. And I did and ah about Leclerc going third, but then I thought Leclerc's struggling because I think he's just in his own head.
Mm-hmm.
So I want Russell to be third.
Yes,
Nice.
Toy Story 5 in cinemas soon.
Nice. Off subject, England score tonight.
England scored tonight. Bloody hell, that's great. Kane to score. England 3-1.
Ooh.
It is Croatia we're playing tonight, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
1-1, Croatia score first.
Ooh.
Lovely.
0-0 at half time. 1-0, 70-odd minutes winner.
Wow. Who's
Don't know.
scoring?
Who
wants to put a prediction on, will I stay awake to see the full game?
I'm going to say no.
No, you will not. You will know. No, who come
I'll be
on.
sat
We're all
with a
men here.
ball in the other, and I'm like,
If VAR intervenes and it's 0-0 at half time, there's no way you're seeing half time at all. I mean, obviously, come on, England, but I'm not really on the World Cup train yet. But tonight, now we've got the England shirts on, I've seen you boys in the England shirts. I'm easily led. I'm on the Lewis train. I'm on the England train. That is it. I'm on.
We'll see. This game will happen, and it'll be by the time the ball gets kicked off in the next one, it'll be forgotten about it. So
exactly, yeah.
Get ready for the disappointment.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
So there we go. That was a bit of a quick review of Austria. Sorry, apologies.
No, Barcelona.
Fuck's sake.
right, third time's a charm.
That was a quick review of.
Ian watching England is tired.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Catch us anywhere. Thank you, Andy. We will see you all on the next one. Till next time.
Bye.
See you, boys.
Bye-bye. Come on, England.
So there you go. What do you think of that? Nice and quick. Keeps everything nice and neat. Big thank you to the guys. Big thank you to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Before you leave us, do consider like, share, subscribe and comment. Leave a review. 5-star, obviously. Where you can leave reviews. And share that one around. That was a good one. Get it shared around, people. You can check out the website, thecookiecast.com. There we have social media links and an email button. And that way you can get in touch with, well, anyone. I don't mean anyone. I mean anyone on the podcast. You knew it. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. Until next time, I'm going to say bye. And I'll see you then.
You've just listened to another episode of Cookie Cast. Thanks for listening.